Alright, streaming again.
Great.
Okay, so Mr. Armstrong just called himself a multi-talented woman.
Did he? What a doof. Okay, we are live.
When did we,
I have no idea. Please don't ask. I just went to the thing and it said you were offline, and I was like, oh, fuck.
oh shit.
Excuse me. Fucking hell. Alright, let's do this.
Alright. There is the renowned chef, John Armstrong, and the tragic poet Clarence Armstrong. Clarice? Oui, I was writing a poem, an angry tale of a chef and $500,000 of debt. Cooking for a man who won $500,000 of a lottery. It is called Pourquoi? It means why. Perhaps I could recite for the court?
I believe
Please
it means
don't.
pork. I believe the way that you say it is porque, but I don't know. I'm not French or Spanish.
No, there was no time for a phony to do the acting. You mean you contacted the police as soon as the incident occurred? I asked the old man to call from my payphone. By your own argument, Trap. The purpose of this phony victim's performance was so the old man would see it. In other words, once the incident occurred, this opportunity would completely disappear. Indeed. Bien, it seems the shadow of doubt has been lifted. N'est-ce pas?
I guess Mr. Armstrong is connected to this case, huh? No shit, Maya! The murder happened in his fucking restaurant!
Absolutely. Someone was impersonating Mr. Plier, and I refuse to believe he was oblivious. He was there this whole time, after all.
But if you're right, wouldn't Maggie have noticed too?
She fell unconscious when the incident occurred, remember?
Oh, you mean that's when the phony stages act?
We'll know for sure once I can find a hole in his testimony.
You missed a thing you could do.
Huh?
You missed the other thing you could press harder. No, back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, what time was it when Mr. Kudo arrived? Oh no, I cannot remember, monsieur. I believe something about the crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir.
Scary old man.
Does that perhaps jog your memory, witness? The incident happened about 20 minutes after he arrived, so the victim must have arrived between 2 o'clock p.m. and 10 p.m., no? Just after 2, huh? Thank you for your help in jogging my memory, monsieur. You are wonderful. I can't sit here all the time and do nothing now, can I? The time of day will be added to the witness's testimony. Monsieur judge, everything I do for you.
The stream crashed for me. Not the Twitch stream, the Discord stream. Oh no, all of Discord crashed for me.
Oh.
Great.
I can still hear you, but you might need to wait a bit.
Yeah, it's just having a stroke.
It's just doing
now my
thing.
computer's locking up.
Wonderbar. Such is the Lenovo.
Yep, one day I'll see if I can't fix its processor. And when that day comes, I will play Ace Attorney Investigations, and I'm excited for that, because I love that game. Ooh, it's trying. I think part of it's mad because I opened up Maple just to get the rest of my dailies out of the way.
Yeah, before reset.
Yeah, before reset, 'cause I only have 4 hours to kill 800 things. I see the judge saying French words.
Alright, we're back.
Now I'm the one yawning.
That's French, is it not? I'm glad at least one person is in a good mood.
He's even humming a song to himself.
Okay, I'm gonna look at whatever this goes.
We're both so tired. We can do this! We can get through the case!
We can get through one case. Okay, I can press this, I forgot. Are you absolutely sure about the time? When I see clearly up, I am sure it was just after 2, what? Oui? It is the time I stopped serving the lunch menu. Quite right, I always break for lunch when the restaurants are serving their specials. I've been known to wind up the case early just to make it on time. Haha!
Judge, honey.
I guess you should never get between a hungry judge and his lunch.
It's funny because there's an entire case about that.
Oh, would you look at that? It's almost lunchtime already.
In fact, it almost got Gumshoe arrested.
May I present to you Gumshoe's lunchbox?
Exactly. Dude, I feel really bad because the judge in this case almost got Gumshoe arrested in like his first case ever.
Oh.
Oh, anyways, sorry.
Alright. Oh, would you look at that? It's almost lunchtime already. Witness, get on with your testimony, please. So as far as we know of the timeline, Markiplier came by the restaurant around 2. And then Mr. Kudo came within 2 minutes just after 2. Then 5 minutes later, the poisoning happened.
I'm not helping you with this, because partially because I don't fully remember, and partially because I want it to sink in. Because everybody has that moment when they're playing Ace Attorney where it becomes suddenly obvious, and they're like, oh fuck.
Yep. I'm appreciating that. Yeah, so... thing
my
about
God,
the
I'm
lunch special going off is, I'm gonna read that again. Okay. So at 2 we stopped serving the lunch menu. Trying to figure out if that's important or not. It probably is, but... No, it wouldn't be. Because the only thing that he had to drink, the only thing that he had was coffee.
Finally. I think I got my dailies done.
Objection!
Yep, that's it. Yay!
You got your dailies?
Finally, I can claim Shinsu.
Hey, nice.
Yes, give me Shinsu.
Objection!
Has Pearl had anything to do with this case, by the way?
I don't think so.
Okay, because every once in a while her theme plays and it makes me realize that I don't think Pearl has shown up once.
Yeah, because her thing was in the last case.
Well, yeah, but she's also, like, more interesting. I'm just gonna give you a hint, because this is driving me insane, and I promised my family I'd be celebrating my mom's birthday in 3 hours. Happy birthday, Mom! Usually when you... I'm gonna just give you a hint so that I'm able to do that. Usually when you get a new piece of testimony, that's where the contradiction is.
Okay, yeah. So I should go back to that line of questioning. What is the phony victim's performance so the old man could see it? Here it is. I'm afraid I've finally got you, Mr. Armstrong.
The word finally really fits there. I'm sorry, that took way too long.
It's because I usually assume that the third page is for later.
Oh my gosh. Never assume ever. Always go through all your evidence every time to see what it could fit.
Noted. Oh, what do you mean? At the time in question, the victim was listening to the radio with his earpiece. The show he was listening to was Millionaire Radio. Each week, they announced the winning numbers of the $500,000 lottery ticket. Please, that must be the show, monsieur. Player was listening to. I can't see any problem with this testimony, Mr. Wright. I wonder. You say the victim arrived at your restaurant after 2 p.m., correct? Oui, I am sorry. I remember perfectly now. I know it was at that time because I had just finished serving the lunch menu. Get to the point, Trad, if you have one. That show is broadcast live at 1:30 p.m., and it claims to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life. It's on the air at 1:30? Now, supposedly, the victim made some noise when he announced that he had won. And yet, I don't believe that his cry of joy could have occurred after 2 p.m. because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier by that point in time. No! The victim we've been told about has done nothing but the impossible. Listening to the radio with a ruptured eardrum, catching a show that was already over, there's only one conclusion we can draw from these facts. The victim was an imposter acting out the poisoning 30 minutes after the real murder. Yes, there were 2 Glen Elgs in Trebian. There were 2 Markipliers in Trebian that day. The real Markiplier, who was dead, having been poisoned by the real killer, Darkiplier, acting out the events for Mr. Kudo to the witness. It seems that way. I mean, if that wasn't the case, how would you explain the time discrepancy? Quite a performance, Strat. You were almost on a roll. But sadly, you lack the rock of hard foundation of rhythm to build your song. What's this, Music Theory 101? Let's recap. According to your imaginative theory, it's now just after 2 p.m. The phony Elg is performing a play for the benefit of Mr. Kudo. How do you explain then where the real Glen Elg, where the real Markiplier is? I don't believe I have to spell this out for you in court, however. At that time, the real Markiplier was already dead. That's certainly the obvious conclusion. Thank you, Trat. That's exactly what I was hoping you would say. What? Now I presume you can prove this theory of yours. Can you explain where the missing corpse went to? The missing corpse? According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. If that customer was the phony Markiplier, then where did the killer hide the body of the real victim?
Where do you think?
Prosecution has a valid point, Mr. Wright. If your
Use your brains!
If your theory is to stand up to examination by the court, you must provide us with proof by answering the prosecution's question. Where did the killer hide the body? Yes, Your Honor. No conjecture, Trat. Let's have some facts for once. Show the court the piece of evidence that proves where the body was hidden. Evidence?
What's with this intense pressure in here all of a sudden?
thought I had him with that contradiction. But he's turned it all around and backed me into a corner instead. Well, Mr. Wright, the court will now hear the defense's theory and evidence. First, where was the body of the real Markiplier concealed?
You're trying so hard.
I'm trying so hard.
Tired.
Okay, so he couldn't have been hidden under the table. But we also don't have any evidence of a big enough storage space outside Tribune, so it would have to be inside. It would have been too dangerous to take the body outside. Obviously, the body must have been hidden somewhere inside Tribune. Interesting. But where could such a body have been hidden inside a restaurant? Perhaps you would care to show the court these plans, Mr. Wright. And the exact location where it was concealed inside Tribune is... The body was hidden here. I see. Nice supposition, but the real question is, can you back it up? Where's the evidence that proves the body was hidden in this location?
Sorry, where did you say he was hidden?
The kitchen.
Okay. I'm only like 30% paying attention, I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair.
This case, I'm gonna be real, I'm only 30% paying attention because this case is the least interesting out of the 5 in this game. And I have yet to do any voices outside of Maya, which is just my voice. So I'm just waiting for the obvious killer to show up so I can just do my voices again.
Yep. And Maya doesn't get a whole lot of lines anyway, so it's like...
No, she doesn't.
I want to say it's this, that the loan contract that shows he was in debt to Tenderlander.
Well, no, that just proves that he has a reason to hide the body. It doesn't prove where he hid it. Don't forget the question you're being asked.
True.
Every time you try to prove something that doesn't actually have anything to do with the question, it just reminds me of Ophir. And like, we would have we'd have discussions in my social studies class in the 9th grade, and every single time, Ophir would just go off on a tangent that has nothing to do with the discussion, and we couldn't get the discussion back on topic, so we'd actually have to redo the whole thing without Ophir in our group.
Oh, why does that sound like me?
It sounds like me too at this point, but like, that is what he did, and now whenever anyone does that, I'm like noticing it, and I'm like, oh shit, don't pull an Ophir. Shout out to Ophir. I don't actually know his last name, so I can't dox him.
Sag.
I don't think it's Sag that I can't commit a crime. I'm pretty sure it's illegal for me to dox him. I'd rather not.
Perhaps.
And even if it wasn't illegal, I'm his friend. I'd rather not dox my friend.
After all, he does have a life.
He does have a life.
The other thing that comes to mind is the shit that was stolen from them. And then there's also the photo near the kitchen.
Yeah.
So I think it's either the photo or the medicine that was stolen. I'm gonna say it's the photo, because why would they have taken the photo?
To prove that the body wasn't taken. I should have said that faster. That's on me.
No, that's on me. I was the one who got the thing wrong.
In the kitchen, I sit and I clench and I'm hiding a body because I'm being blackmailed. And I don't actually know the lyrics to this Weird Al song. No, no, no.
Well, you might not recognize the lyrics, but do you recognize this bottle? No, 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 no. I've never seen that ugly bottle before in my life. I only use the very best bottles, monsieur. The highest quality only for me. Where was that bottle found, Mr. Wright? Interestingly enough, Your Honor, it was found inside the kitchen of Trebian. Eh? Quoi? But I only ever use these bottles for my aromatherapy oils. But this bottle doesn't contain aromatherapy oil, Mr. Armstrong. No, it contains a medication. What kind of medication? I'm sure everyone remembers, don't they? That Mr. Markiplier visited an otolaryngological clinic and was given medication that day?
The fact that he can say that word without getting tripped up fucks me up.
Like in universe?
Yeah. Because I can't say that word, I would just call him fucking ear doctor. I would just tell Phoenix to shut the fuck up and say he's an ear doctor, goddammit.
I feel like you might have practiced it a bit. You can't be serious. The defense had the contents of the bottle analyzed, and I have the lab results here. The contents of the bottle match the prescription that was given to Mr. Plier. Markiplier's murderer hid the body at the restaurant kitchen, at which time this bottle fell out of the victim's pocket. Mr. Armstrong, when the incident occurred, didn't you say that you were in the kitchen? Mon Dieu! Yes, you know what I'm about to say. It was you who hid the victim's body. You did a fine job pretending to defend my client, Maggie Bird. However, you were setting her up to take the fall behind the poor girl's back. Order, order, this is an extraordinary development. Witness, did you murder Mr. Markiplier? Never, I could never do such an awful thing. No.
Why is he knowing? Oh, he's chugging.
The bitterness. Every time I get lied to, I always down a mug of coffee. That's one of my rules. Do you have the slightest idea how many cups you've had by now? Then I'd like to do the same to the person who lied to me. I'd like to take them down with my empty cup. Listen up, chef. How about a brand new flavor in your ear? My H-deficient friend. Je vous demande pardon, please, you must hear me out. It is a trap, listen to me. Por favor. Yo hablo español. Mr. Armstrong and por favor is Spanish. I'm only gonna ask you once, did you do it? No, absolutely no. Let's hear it. You've got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow, right, Gramps? Witness. The court will permit you the chance to make one final statement. If you lie under oath again, Mr. Godot's coffee mug awaits you. As does my gavel. It is clear. What do they always say in the movies? I got a bad feeling about this. Very well. Begin your final testimony, Mr. Armstrong. It is true. I hid the body in the kitchen. A man forced me to do it. I had no choice. I had to go along with it because there is a reason why I could not refuse. But I did not kill him, I swear. You must believe me. You were forced? By who? I cannot say or I will be erased. Let's try a different question then.
He'll be erased. I love that.
I'm trying to remember the Erased theme song, but never mind. When Mr. Plier died, was he really the only person at the table? That was another man. I knew it. Meow.
Maggie was telling the truth! You cut off for me, so it sounded like you were just going, yeah! And I was like, why are you a cat all of a sudden? What happened?
I did say, yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah. You may cross-examine the witness now, Mr. Wright. There's just one more thing I need to do. I gotta break this guy, and I gotta get him to tell us the name of the real killer.
Break him in fucking half.
Break this thick boy in half.
You already know the contradiction, don't you?
I kind of speed read through that, so I'm gonna... Hold up. I mean, my thing is, like, I don't think it's as much a contradiction as it is, just not telling us everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna press everything anyway. Did you carry the body by yourself? I just noticed
you only have 1 HP. What the fuck did you do?
Remember how, like, at the start I, like, got hit twice by, like, presenting to the wrong points?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I carried him and I carried Maggie too. Maggie too? When she saw the victim collapse, she fainted. I could not be well there. But why did you hide the bodies? A man forced me to do it. I had no choice. What man? Who was he? No, I can't say. I fear for my life. He's really scared.
You'll just have to put the words in his mouth, Nick.
Yeah, you're right. If you won't tell me, I'll tell him. But why would you go along with this man? I had to go along with him because there was a reason I could not refuse. And what reason would that be, Mr. Armstrong? You know, monsieur. Yes? Surely you cannot expect a young maiden to talk about such an embarrassment.
Dude, are you a woman or a man? What are you?
A maiden? What, you're a bit old to get away with that.
And a bit too male. Sorry, I'm playing Maple. I'll stop.
Hi, James. Also, surely cats don't go nyan, but neckos do.
Cats don't go nyan, they go meow. I have definitely heard my cat go nyan before. Hey James, how are you doing? Look at my silly PNG tuber.
I can't finish the cross-examination without establishing his reason, so I'll just have to prove it with evidence. But I did not kill him, I swear, you must believe me. So you were claiming that all you did was hide the bodies, is that correct? Please, that's right. In order to believe you, Mr. Armstrong, you must tell the court everything. You must make it clear the identity of the man who ordered you to do this.
He's already confessed this much. He might as well stop dancing around to the real issue. I can't fucking read.
Yeah, but he really doesn't want to tell us who the killer is.
Then suck it to him, Nick!
Alright, I'll go over and punch him right now. That's not a bad idea.
Punch him. Do it. He deserves it.
I'm gonna save because, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. We're about to get to the bastard.
And I'm gonna go into that with 1 HP probably.
Yeah, probably. It's on the first page.
Oh. Right. Forgot what I was looking for a second there. You don't have $500,000 debt, do you? $500,000? Is that true, Mr. Armstrong? Oui, je suis désolé. I was weak and I borrowed the money. This is Mr. Armstrong's Achilles heel. And that's why you couldn't refuse anything asked of you by this man. Phoenix? Right. No, he's not here.
No, he's only there for the first case, which is really annoying.
A $500,000 loan from a black market loan shark. And you had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you're forced to do anything this old man told you.
He was not calling him an old man.
Oui, it is as you say.
Oh, I love this music!
The tiger.
Oh,
He told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business rendezvous.
I'm about to have a music-gasm. I love this song. I forgot it was in it. Oh my god, what's this one called? I need to get it on my phone.
Do you want to use
No, Shazam doesn't work with video game soundtracks. You know what? I know I can find it though, because I have the Dahlia theme on my Spotify, so I can just go to that link and just play all of them. All the themes from this game. This music is so good. Oh my god. It's so good. It's so good, and I'm about to lose my mind. It's so good.
On the day in question, he was meeting the victim to demand that they are paid loan.
God, everything in this game rules. The music, the characters, the story, fucking... This is the game's magnum opus.
I don't know why it happened like that. I just did what he told me to do. I had no choice. I carried the body and the inconscient Maggie out of the dining area and into the kitchen. After that, I tried to forget what I'd seen. I think we can now say that the man who forced your hand was Mr. Furio Tigra.
Look at that bitch with his tongue out. Being like, fuck you. Oh.
I do have one further question for you, Mr. Armstrong. The poison and the lottery ticket that were found in the defendant's apron pocket. Was that
James,
your doing as well?
I love how your avatar is dressed like Maya. Thank you! You know what I could do? I could change yours, Devin, to be Phoenix's character.
I'd rather be anyone else.
That's fair. I could make you Apollo. Or Athena.
Sure.
Make you Athena. I don't blame you for not wanting to be Phoenix. Phoenix sucks. Anyways, sorry.
No, I know nothing about that. Making it look like Maggie had done it, I was not. It is despicable.
Aw, he feels bad.
Yo, you can make me Gato.
I could! There is actually a Gato export.
Oh shit, nice. No, but like, have it be like my character model, but using...
No, I know,
Okay.
I'll do it, don't worry. I know what you're planning.
Yeah. Mr. Godot, you will summon this Furio Tigre as a witness.
hang on.
I doubt that it will be arranged, so I can adjourn the court for now. Proceedings will continue tomorrow, after Phoenix has recovered from his gruesome injuries in court today.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
30 minutes. What? The trial will go on, I'll see to it myself. I need half an hour to get that guy on the stand, not a minute more.
It's pretty cloudy.
How
How bad is your internet that the clouds are fucking it up?
Don't sit back and relax yet, Try. No one knows if that chef is really telling the truth or not. This trial could still go either way. Very well, your request is granted, Mr. Godot. We will resume once Mr. Tigre is ready to take the stand. Until then, court is adjourned for a 30-minute recess.
Alright, where is the code for him? There he is. Oh my god, this code is old! The Gato code is so old!
How can you tell?
So at the beginning of every code, there's like these little like numbers, like 86, or the most recent number is 105. Mm-hmm. And it coincides with the version of the code that it's using.
Mm-hmm.
The Gato code's like number to allocate where the code is from, the number is 26!
Damn.
That is an old ass code. That's like original fucking Kisake. God damn. Yeah, comparatively, the most recent one of you has 105. Keep all of this. Just wanted...
So it's had like 4 times as many updates by the time it got around to mine.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's hope I have more than 1 HP.
I doubt it! So we're finally gonna see- oh, what the fuck happened here? Okay, that's not what I asked. Sorry, it just imported Gato over you when I asked for just his fucking outfit.
I guess you'll have to like
sorry.
Manually?
So we're finally gonna see the tiger on the stand.
Yeah, now's probably not the best time to do it. Just because you're gonna have lines now.
Yeah. We've almost got this case won now, Nick.
I wish I could agree. When I cross-examined Mr. Armstrong just now, he said he was just doing what the tiger told him to do. But Gato picked up on it, remember? He pointed out that without proof, we don't know if what he testified is the truth.
You mean you think Mr. Armstrong was lying?
I don't know, but if that's the line that the prosecution takes, we could be in trouble. I get the feeling that we don't have the case-making evidence that we're gonna need. What's up? Did I skip something?
No, I just thought I had line.
Hey, pal. Detective Gumshoe.
Hang on, sorry. What are you so jumpy about, Detective? Your hair's standing on end.
Also, I just realized how smug that police officer in the background looks.
Which one?
The one on the left.
Like the one that's closest to us?
Yeah.
He does look a little smug. I want to punch him.
Hey, that's the pot calling the kettle black, Miss Topknot.
It's
Never mind about the hair, just calm down, alright? I can't stand still when I don't have a job to do. I get kinda wound up. Ah! No kidding. You gotta have something you need me to do, pal. Anything. Well, hey, I'm gonna jog back down to the precinct. I could get some prints analyzed for you if you got an hour. An hour? The trial will have reconvened by then.
But Nick, we still don't have a really decisive piece of evidence, right?
True, without some kind of trump card to pull out of the bag, we're really stuck. You said you could get some fingerprint analysis done in an hour? You bet. In that case, would you mind checking the prints on this for me? Going back to the station anyway, can you find out whose prints are on this? Oh hey, that's the small bottle I gave back to you this morning, right? Yeah, I think it's time we solve the mystery of who the prints on it belong to.
James in the chat says, "You's gonna see the tiger!" Oh, I can't wait to do that voice more. I may have to go brew some Neocitrin just to make sure I don't kill my throat.
I will wait.
No, I don't want to go do that because I'm doing things.
Sure thing, pal. Actually, that's been gnawing at me too. Okay, I'll get this off to the lab right away. Make sure you don't...
Make sure you don't sneeze.
Make sure you don't explode the case before I get back. This is pretty much the final showdown, I guess.
It's time to separate the phonies from the real guys. Stop snorting. No one wants to hear you snort coke.
It's going the other way. I'm injecting coke from my nostrils.
Jesus Christ.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Godot, did you find this Furio tiger? I even tamed him for you. It was a 3-cup job, no problem. Triple shot of black coffee.
Shot of Java, hot shot of Java.
Tamed him? The guy's name may be Furio Tiger, but come on. He's pretty lively. Be careful, he still bats. Very well, please show Mr. Tiger to the stand. Witness, please state your name and occupation for the... Right. Don't hide under the table, Maya, unless there's room for me down there too. Would you mind?
What'd you say to me?
Nothing, I didn't say nothing, honest. You could have guessed that fear would induce a bad Brooklyn accident in the judge.
I got business to take care of, you hear me? Oh, fuck. Hang on, who the hell called me into this hole? Was it you, Spiky? I say as I have the same hair.
No, of course not. It was the judge.
The judge is gone.
Like Your Honor? Oh dear, I seem to have dropped my pen. Where on earth is it? Don't mind me, just carry on with the proceedings as normal. That's it, we're doomed.
Maybe you just didn't hear me. I said, who the hell was it that called me here?
There's no need to shout, we can all hear you.
What do you say? My roommates are gonna kill me.
There's no point struggling. You're caught in a snare, the relentless snare of the law. And I'm the one that hauled you in. cool.
Ugh. Don't let him get the better of you, Nick! Says the girl under the table.
Let's start with the basics. You know about the incident in question, correct?
Incident? I don't know nothing about no stinking incident, mask boy.
You mean you didn't attend the previous trial of Maggie Bird?
Maggie who? I got more important things to do than watch courtroom dramas.
Of course. Well, perhaps you could give us your testimony then. Please tell us about what you did on the day of the murder.
Phoenix, right? Oh my god, I'm gonna kill my throat. Why am I doing this to myself?
You can, like...
You's the one who set this up, didn't you? I'm not
Yeah.
gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. Fuck you, I'm stubborn.
Can you at least do something that's a little bit, like, easier on your throat?
No, not really. I could, but then he wouldn't have the same intimidating shit. It's fine, it's fine. I won't
What if
do
you
another
do
voice like
Isun's-
him.
What if you do Isun's voice?
I'm not gonna give this guy Isun's voice. I like the growl because he's a tiger. Shut up, I'll do it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Keep going.
Fine. Okay.
You's gonna regret the day you ruffled the... okay, please load. The tiger's fur. You get what I'm saying? Discord, please.
Maybe I should have brought a diaper with me today.
Diaper baby.
Baby diaper.
Get a grip, Nick! God, my computer is being a bitch. Give it a second.
Alright.
I don't know nothing about no murder. I was tied up with a business in December last year, spent all my time in the office. I got whales lined up to borrow from 10 to lend to each every single day. You just want to check my alibi, just ask Violetta.
Ah, at last I found my pen. Very well then, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination clear?
Ah!
What is it, please, witness, if you could refrain from shouting out like that.
I know the kind of games that put guys in the blue place. That lowlife ain't no lawyer. He just punches away at stupid details till he wins.
Low life? Me?
Listen up, Smarty. Every time you ask me something that don't relate to this case, I'm gonna bill you $50,000, and you're gonna borrow the cash from me.
That's one loan contract I refuse to sign.
And don't think it ain't gonna hurt when you tangle with the tiger.
Ha! I love a good spectator sport.
Gotta, you dick.
Just a minute, that's really not... This witness is, how can I put it, a hungry tiger roaming the urban jungle.
How original.
Get on his bad side and he'll bite everyone's heads off. Yours too. Very well, I have no choice but to impose a penalty system here.
Yous better be listening, I got business to take care of. Big business. If I don't split now, I ain't gonna catch my bus. You have a scooter, fuck you!
The court will impose a penalty for any irrelevant pressing of witness testimony.
By the way, I'm
That's
very
a-
happy about the fact that there are 5 people currently watching me kill my vocal cords. This is the biggest audience we've had since we started playing the game, and they're all watching me kill my throat, and I'm happy for it.
I mean, at least we're getting something out of it.
Okay, fine. If you're so...
I don't want you to kill your throat. You have a nice voice.
Alright, fine. If you're so concerned about it, go to the AFK screen and I'll go make some Neocitrin. I'll be right back.
I...
Devin. You are aware that because I can hear that video, the entire stream can also hear it, right? Oh, well. Okay, well, I can hear it, and that was very loud.
Oh, sorry about that.
Also, sorry, James. Alright. I have my drink.
Alright, let's do this then.
My throat won't die, I promise.
Yay!
I would have gotten green tea and honey, but I don't have any honey, and I refuse to drink green tea straight.
I'll buy you some before I leave.
No. I don't have honey because honey's fucking expensive. Alright, I'm ready.
Yes, Your Honor.
Fuck, did I just cut myself?
Huh?
I almost cut myself. Hang on.
Okay.
Where the fuck is my emery board? Where did I put it? You can do it, Nick!
Come out from under there already, would you, Maya?
No. I know nothing about no murder. I was
I don't buy that you haven't ever heard of the incident that occurred at Trebian.
You's got a big mouth, Mr. Wright. You's trying to say I was on some mob hit? Is that what you're trying to say? Where's your proof, then?
Evidence, yes. Well,
For an attorney to make an accusation in court, he must have evidence. That's from loan shark to lawyer, a beginner's guide, yeah?
ah, I see you're the studious type, Mr. Tigra. Very good. Ha! Why don't you ask him to represent you sometime, Mr. Track? What should I do? Okay, so I can press statements, I just can't press harder. Got it.
Yeah.
I was right, I'd have to restart again.
No, this isn't like the Atney case.
Would you mind repeating your testimony from the beginning, please?
My time ain't free, you hear? You better remember that. If I miss that bus, somebody's gonna pay.
You already pressed that.
Oh? Doesn't? Oh, wait. Oh. I thought it normally went to the next statement after that sort of thing.
It does, but with this one, it's weird.
Started up with business in December last year. Spent all my time at the office.
Even my throat is like, I'm gonna stop you right there. My body is telling me to stop, and I refuse. This is the only time I'm ever gonna get to do a mobster with a gravelly voice ever, so I'm gonna do it, damn it. Build up my portfolio.
Are you sure about that? We're about 1 month ago, you know? Or we're talking about 1 month ago, you know?
You see these teeth? That's how sharp my secretary is.
Aww.
Sharp? Is he talking about Viola Cadaverini?
She writes everything in my scheduler. December mainly in the office, that's what it says, so that's where I was.
That seems like a rather sketchy schedule. There he goes again. What did the tiger do all December? What the tiger did all December isn't the issue. What's important is what he's doing now on the day of the murder. No, it goes back to the start. Weird.
Yeah, every time.
So I take it you get a lot of customers at your black market loan office.
It's tough for the little guys these days. Small businesses are feeling the pinch after that coronavirus thing. Bosses of companies like me want to get in good with me. I'm the best friend.
I see, that's very admirable of you, Witness.
Yeah, well, Tenderlander's motto is win through compromise, you know.
Win through compromise. What's that supposed to mean?
Compromise the customer to win, that's what it means. You got it?
What an asshole. I love him.
Who needs enemies when you got a friend like you?
Here, let me spell it out for you all. You don't pay me back within 3 days, Spiky. I take what's due and your stupid hair.
He already has your hair.
He's following what I'm saying.
But I'm not one of your customers. Should I ask more about Tenderlander or not? Nah, that's too dangerous. Would you mind repeating your testimony again from the beginning, please?
This is the same thing.
Oh, yeah. By Violetta, you're talking about the Cadaverini families.
Yeah, you don't want to cross them. You's gonna wind up sleeping with the fishes. Once the Godfather finds out you've been dragging Violetta through the mud, he'll do you in.
Sorry, I couldn't quite put it all together towards the end there.
He said that just like Viola, didn't he?
I get the feeling this might not be the right time to probe him about her. It's too dangerous to press things without knowing where they might end up. I better just focus on gathering information at the moment.
Okay. James in the chat says he. Or, as I did it in the last case. Anyway, sorry.
Alright,
My drink is actually too fucking hot to consume, so I'm gonna put it over there to cool down a little bit, and then I'm gonna have some, because my throat is like, hey, stop. But I won't. Let's do this.
I think it's this one that I have to press. Wait, no. Wait, no, it's the one before this one. Yeah. There's one before this one. This guy here. Mr. Tigra.
What do yous want?
I like the image that he's just like singing whatever song you were singing in like your like female voice.
My normal voice, and then switches to the tough guy voice. It's like,
Aw, shit, I'm on TV!
Yes. If you wouldn't mind going into a bit more detail. This is a dead end, Trot, and you know it. Remember the rules. No, it's essentially that we have to establish the witness's alibi accurately. I agree. The victim was killed on December 3rd. Where were you in the office that day too?
oh, sorry.
Maybe you ain't listening. Of course I was. I never set foot outside. I had meetings all day with a bunch of cats wanting to do business with me. I ain't never seen that young kid before.
I do believe the witness's last statement was important. Mr. Godot, if you could please. Mr. Tigra, the court asks you to add that last statement to your testimony. Don't let an animal beat you. Be a man, Your Honor, and ask him yourself.
The day you was talking about, I was in the office. Never saw that kid before.
You didn't know Mr. Markiplier, really?
I don't mess with the guppies when they're a bigger fish to fry. What do you say, boss?
Who? Me?
How's about I hit you with a fat $200,000?
Well, I was thinking about purchasing a nice car from Europe. You seriously considering this?
Wow, the Tiger's a really good salesman, huh? Also, I'm up from below the table now.
Welcome back, Maya. And yeah, if I want to sell this case, I need to copy him.
How about you hit him with a fat piece of evidence, boss?
I wish it was that easy. So on this one. Mr. Tiger, you claim you didn't know Mr. Markiplier, but it appears that Mr. Plier knew you.
What?
Mr. Plier left this little note on his calendar. Meet with the Tiger. And the date? December 3rd. December 3rd? That's the day of the murder! So, Mr. Tigra, I submit that you did indeed know one Mr. Glenn Markiplier. Because on the very day of the incident, you met with him.
Yeah.
Not bad. You was actually not bad.
Sorry?
I was just messing with you to see how good you were.
Oh, fuck it. Keep opening Spotify. Did you hear that, Nick? He said you're not half bad.
That's one compliment I can do without, plus he's lying through his teeth. Witness, please remember that you're under oath. Lies will not be tolerated.
You's calling me a liar? Is that what you're doing?
Ruh-roh. So you're saying that you... So you're saying that you claim to have never seen that kid before. Is that the truth?
Hang on.
You bet I'm dead serious. You's better believe that's the truth.
Ha! Then I'd say that gives me time to enjoy another cup of pure black magic. That is while you testify for the court again, Mr. Tiger. Oh, yes, would you mind indulging the court, witness? You never actually met with the victim? That's gotta be a lie right there. It's time I nailed this guy.
I ain't no liar. Never met Glenn Elg. Markiplier, fuck. There was some lame guy with a name, though, wanted to borrow cash from me. Set up a meeting with the guy in my office, 10 to lender. I waited for him, but he never showed up. I ain't never been to that Tread damn joint, you hear?
I see. That all seems perfectly logical. You had arranged to meet with the victim, but he didn't show up. I've heard it's pretty hard to keep appointments when you're dead. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Didn't I tell you I got a big deal going down today? Check your fucking Discord. I ain't gonna make my bus now. I'm gonna have to take the express train.
Oh shit, I just noticed your hair is actually cutting off in those pictures. In that. What the hell? Are they? What? No, I'm just full of it.
I'll set the thing after the stream.
Yeah, that's fair. In the anime, he says,
I don't even know what a Trebion even is. That bill's going straight to you, right?
Oh, by the way, in the talking sprite, can I be holding a cup of coffee?
I don't know if there's a mug, but I can look.
If you get one that looks like I'm holding something, I can gimp it him.
Sure.
I ain't no liar. I never met Glenelg. Markiplier.
And yet your name was written on the victim's calendar.
Get that horse calendar out of my face! I'm the tiger, not a lame horse, you porcupine. Tigers like me eat horses like that for breakfast.
I'm gonna start puking because that.
No. Witnesses aren't permitted to eat evidence. Not that they ever would. Well, there was one case once where a young lad ate. Anyway.
Phoenix remembers.
If you had never met the victim before, how do you explain the note he left?
There was some lame guy with that name, though. Wanted to borrow cash from me.
That's very strange. According to the manager of the firm where the victim worked, December 3rd was the date he had to repay his loan. He wasn't due to discuss borrowing money, but repaying what he owed.
Oh yeah, maybe you're right. Whatever it was going down at the beginning of December.
So did you meet with Mr. Plier then?
Hey, right, you might want to cool your jets a sec.
Sorry, hang on.
Okay.
I was meeting with a guy in my office 10 to Linda.
So your meeting wasn't supposed to be at Trebion.
Why'd I want to go to a dump like that? If I want to talk with my clients, I got an office decked out for the job. I got the best punching bag you ever saw in there.
Not exactly professional office you got there, you know. So you were in your office on the day in question.
I waited for him, but he ain't never showed.
He didn't show up? Ha! What do you think, Trat? Let's see, how does a dead man get from a French restaurant to a loan shark's office? And you yourself didn't go to Trebion.
What are you trying to pin on me? Why don't you come down to my office? We can chat about this thing my way, yeah? I got the best punching bag you ever saw in there.
No need, I'm good. I'm good, thanks.
My drink is now warm. It is now cool enough to drink.
Listen up, I ain't got nothing more to say except this. I ain't never been to that Trey Bien joint, you see?
Never? Not even once?
Not even once. I was in my office that day that went down. I didn't put no.
Sorry.
I didn't put no poison in no kid's coffee, capiche?
Do you think he really didn't meet Mr. Markiplier?
Not likely. Because I'm convinced this guy's behind the whole thing.
So you mean the whole testimony he just gave was a lie?
Of course, so we can't afford to give him time to think of ways to plug the leaks in it. I gotta nail him while I still can. Okay. I'm just gonna take a look at all my evidence again.
Like that you even have the toaster on your face.
Yeah. It's very cute.
Of course, I could just ask, the person who did Maya to just crappily edit Gato onto you. But I mean, regardless, it fits. I actually genuinely forgot about the evidence you're supposed to present here, so...
Yep. I'm just...
No, as in, I forgot the evidence existed, so I wasn't gonna be any help. Oh dear. Oh no, I think 34 replied to what I said.
Yep, so that definitely wasn't me. That or Ariana replied.
I think he's giving me permission to just write the story of the changelings on their own. Which I might do, because I love the I just love changelings in general! Fuck! I have so many changeling characters!
Here it is.
Yeah. That's what I mean, is I genuinely forgot the match book existed. Let me just get that warm drink down my throat and then I'll be good for another one. Alright, we're good. Let's do this.
Mr. Tiger, is there something you'd like to tell the court about these matches?
Matches? What are you talking about?
We found them in your office at Tenderlander. They're from that restaurant. If you've really never been at Trebian before, what was a book of the restaurant's matches doing on your desk?
You've been snooping around my stuff now too, wise guy? What are you, my ball and chain? Ain't no broad controlling me.
Order. Well, witness, I think it's time you started telling us the truth, don't you?
Ah!
Sorry, I'm terribly sorry, forgive me.
I ain't no pussycat, I ain't go back on what I said. But okay, I was at the joint that day.
What?
But listen good, alright?
Oh god.
Might have been there, but I still never met that kid.
Well, well. Looks like an order just came in for another testimony. This close to proving it was him. He did meet Markiplier that day. And he did put poison in the coffee. He must have.
Supposed to meet with the kid at the restaurant that afternoon. When I opened the door to the joint, I saw one ugly scene. I was laid out over the table, so it's concrete. Figured if the place wasn't hot already, it was gonna be, so I split. I heard cop sirens on my way out, and I went straight back to the office.
I see. You didn't actually meet with him in the end, then. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor.
Sorry. Hold it! If I wait around here any longer, I ain't even gonna make the normal express. No more stupid questions.
Ha! No problem. Anytime Trite presses you on something irrelevant, I'll see he pays a penalty. Mr. Godot, that's my job. Your job is to slam that little hammer of yours and call a guilty verdict. So do it. Yes, sir.
Special express ain't cheap, right? Just use no since he's paying.
Oh man, doesn't the rule of law mean anything around here?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to press, period, so...
Okay, so yeah, I'll say.
I mean, I don't actually know. I can check.
No, I'll just assume I can.
Oh no, you can.
Okay, cool.
But I mean... Why did I tell you that? God damn it, now I have to... Nothing, go.
Okay, so the meeting wasn't due to take place at Tenderlander at all then.
The kid was making a fuss about coming to the office. It's always that way when we talk about repayments. Even though I got the best punching bag you've ever seen, if there are any issues...
I love he's so obsessed with his punching bag. That's such a mood.
Maybe it's because of the punching bag that people are scared to come. So that's why you decided to meet at Trebian? Ha! You're going over old ground again, Trat. Sorry? You just earned yourself a penalty. Now suck it down.
Oh, I was wrong. What?
You will suck down the penalty, Phoenix Wright. And too bad Edgeworth isn't here to deliver it to you.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Yeah, so it is like the other one.
He copied that line from Manfred Bug Karma, he did. Hey, Nye. And when he did meet Markiplier, he first heard, "Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier, and today we're meeting the tiger."
Good thing
Oh,
I
Lord.
saved.
Nice voice crack.
Ooh.
Oh. I wish I could see who the 5 people watching me are. I would love to. Well, Nick, what do you think? Oh,
He's running out of ways to avoid the truth. I gotta come right back at him with a contradiction.
Be careful with what you press on, or you'll get penalized, okay? Why is there only one permitted term? I permit so many terms.
Maybe it's per stream? Or no, the list... I mean, I remember the list growing. Like in the moderator log.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just spaced out for a second there. The timeline doesn't add up here then.
It's not the timeline, but okay. What is that? What? Yeah, what the fuck? Why did my terms get reset?
I have no idea. I guess we'll just have to permit the terms again.
Oh, that sucks. Who did I ban? Sorry, I banned somebody. Oh, that's
It's probably a bot or something.
Yeah, it was a bot. God, I'm in deep with this. Alright. Every time I change the view on Twitch, James's name color changes. He started orange, then he turned red, and now he's pink.
He's just always been orange for me. Actually, no, when I was on my account, he was green.
Yeah, that's because he doesn't set a cemented color for himself yet, like I have. Alright, I drank all my citron. You can do that? I had no idea. Yeah, I don't remember how, but I know you can. I think it's in settings.
Okay, so actually, this could have been there. No. If you go off of what Maggie said, he was alive and talking to him.
I have this thing and I'm not going to tell you.
Yep, I'm just working it out loud.
Oh no, I need to use that.
I mean, yeah, that's also true because, like, you wouldn't have seen him right when he got in there because the door is behind there, but even then,
well,
that's
look,
not enough
there's a
to press
partition wall in
on.
the way.
Yeah, there's a partition wall.
Yeah, but remember the layout is the partition wall is right next to the door.
Yeah,
If
so
he-
he would have been able to see
if
it
he-
when he
if
opened
the-
the door, but when he walked in the room.
Yeah. That's what he said. When he opened the door and got to the joint, I saw an ugly scene. God damn.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna press this one anyway, I think, just because,
I wouldn't press I would present.
Hmm.
Just because I don't know how many of them you can press without being safe.
Yeah, no. This doesn't. I'm just gonna press this anyway.
Objection!
Right. So you didn't actually set foot inside the restaurant then. Is you... Tiger Roar?
Oh, sorry. I was reading. I totally zoned out. I was reading the rest of the case.
The tiger is a busy cat. I don't hang around for no.
Alright, my Neocitrin is gone. My throat is dying. I'm just gonna change his voice because I give up and I don't want to wake up tomorrow with no voice.
Thank you for taking care of yourself.
Screw you! I'm doing it because my body is spiting me. I'm not taking care of myself. I'm being reverse petty. My body is being petty against me.
I ain't got time to be caught up in no murder investigation.
So, when exactly did you pick up the matches? There are matches just inside the front door. My detective friend wound up in trouble with the chef after taking 5 books home. Poor Gumshoe. It's almost enough to make a man cry. Oh, so you can press that without... In that case, we can probably press other things without it too.
I wouldn't risk that.
You went straight back? Did a bout of guilt suddenly hit you for what you did?
What are you trying to say? You's trying to tell me yous ain't never heard been you. You's trying to tell me yous ain't never been guilty of nothing.
We all have our crosses to bear. We all swallow the dark secrets we hide.
You would
this.
know.
The courtroom's not exactly the place to talk about dark secrets, is it?
You would know.
I must say, without his, like, Latino skin, Gatto's color palette looks kind of weird on you. That came out way more racist than I meant it to, but you know what I mean. Like, his color palette was built around his skin color.
What if you change my hair back to brown?
Then it just looks like you have a toaster on your face.
Does it not look like Gatto has a toaster on his face?
You are not wrong. I don't know, it still looks off to me. I think I'll just keep it white.
You mean you saw Markiplier's dead body?
I guess I did, but I only saw him from behind. He was wearing some raggedy bit of cloth he called a hat.
And what time was this? Oh, that's where we get the time. Oh, never mind. Huh?
You know what winds me up more than anything else in the world? Watches. Round watches. I ain't gonna pollute my paws with some tickling henpecker. Me too.
Out of interest, Mr. Tiger, what winds you up the second most?
What do you think? Square watches.
Is this guy for real?
Look, all I needed to know was something bad was going down in that place.
Okay, so this one's also safe to press.
I have the evidence ready, and we need to be done in an hour, so...
Okay. So he says he doesn't know what time it was. He says that you can pick up the matches at the door. He said that he was wearing an ugly hat, but he only saw the person from behind. I could ask him about Markiplier. But no, that wouldn't go anywhere. I think it could also be the CD. I want to see what they have to say at the end. Okay, never mind. I may as well present the CD.
Oh my god.
Set.
Why? Why?
So that we know that he didn't see him from, he didn't just see him from behind, he also grabbed the CD.
He didn't see the CD. He's not saying he didn't see the CD, he's just saying he just saw the scene and left, but you can't prove that he grabbed the CD during that. You have no proof of when he picked up the disc.
Good point. I was just saying it was also in the office, but yeah, that makes sense.
I'm impatient because I have an hour and we're barely through this case. I'm not trying to get backseat game, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, please look at the floor plans. I'm sorry, I don't want to backseat game, but I have no choice. I want to get this done so we can do the best case in the series next time.
Okay. You're something of a loan-collecting pro, aren't you, Mr. Tiger?
No one escapes the tiger's clutches.
Well, I'm something of a lie-detecting pro. And no one escapes the Phoenix's clutches. I think it's time we got something straight. What's this, Trat? A new line of irrelevant questioning?
Oh, shut up, Gato.
These are the floor plans of the crime scene. You say you were standing at the entrance, Mr. Tiger. From there, your field of vision would have covered an area something like this. Indeed, the witness would have had a clear view of the victim's seat.
Ain't that what I just said? I saw the back of the kid's head. That rhymed.
Unfortunately for you, that is not possible. If the court would think back, you'll remember between each of the tables is a tall partition. Why, that's true! Now look at the plans again. The truth is painfully obvious. From the entrance, the field of vision of any customer walking in ends here. So from the entrance of Trebian, you couldn't have seen the victim's seat. But you did see the victim that day because you met with him. Wrong. Have you forgotten the old man's testimony yesterday? The victim was alone at his table. But the defense just proved that point to be moot. The victim witnessed by Mr. Kudo was not Markiplier, but a fake. What? In order to have Mr. Kudo falsely testify, the real killer posed as the victim he had killed and acted a charade. Yeah.
James says it was Darkiplier.
That's the joke I made earlier.
We're all making stupid Markiplier jokes. I love it.
This trial has gone on long enough without the obvious question being answered. Who exactly was this real killer who impersonated the victim? You say the killer murdered Markiplier, and that he impersonated his victim in a performance for Victor Kudo. In that case, Mr. Wright, I deal the identity of this criminal to the court.
Gee, I wonder.
I wonder who that could be. Obviously, the killer is Furio Tigra. No one else could have done it. What? Well, witness?
Oh, now that's cute. You think you can pin this on the tiger?
He's slowly turning into Larry the Cucumber.
Maybe you don't understand. The tiger is the killer of the jungle, so I dare you to say it again! Come on, you got the guts!
You can't threaten me, Mr. Tiger. It's as the defense. Go and tell the witness, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright!
Sounds to me like it must be old, man. You got guts, I'll give you that.
Mr. Wright, do not leave me to handle this alone. Ha, perhaps I can end this embarrassment. Mr. Godot. Let's just go back over Mr. Kudo's testimony one more time. The old man didn't just see the victim. Oh, no. The servant girl brought him a Javicino. But she put something in it. There's no question about it. She very conspicuously put some white powder in there. Was the victim he saw the real victim or not? That doesn't matter. The Fact remains he saw the accused put poison into the coffee.
No, he never saw his face. We confirmed that.
Very impressive, Mr. Godot, waiting for my absence to launch your attack.
Rude.
But you see, you've triggered my trap card. Huh? Found your pen at last, Strut? It was in my pocket. But anyway, Mr. Kudo witnessed 2 people that day. He saw the victim, the supposed Mr. Markiplier, and the waitress from behind. Yes, your point, Mr. Wright. I think the conclusion is obvious. If this Markiplier was really the killer in disguise, then surely it was the waitress who was also part of the show. What? You mean the waitress was an imposter as well? The defendant, Miss Bird, fell unconscious immediately after the incident. And someone used her fainting to hatch an elaborate plan to pin the murder on her. Who on earth was it? Who was this waitress that Mr. Kudo witnessed? Who is this woman? Her name is Viola Cadaverini. She's an employee of Tenderlander.
You's making a big mistake. You know who Violetta's grandfather is? You better be going home in an armored truck tonight, if you know what I mean. Stop shaking, Nick!
Where was I? Yes, the defendant, Miss Bird, has stated the following.
Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, there was another customer in the restaurant. She was sort of creepy. And she had a kind of cackling laugh.
There are just too many contradictions in this case. The second man at the victim's table, who nobody but Miss Bird seems to have seen. The earpiece worn by the victim in his left ear when the eardrum was ruptured. And the radio show he was supposedly listening to half an hour after it was over. There's only one logical explanation that clears up all of these contradictions. The incident took place twice, once for real and once for show. And Mr. Furio Tigra, the only person who could have committed the crime is you.
Look at his flared ass nose.
Witness, what have you got to say?
That's cute.
Sorry.
Thank you, phone.
Wumba lumba
My
jumba
phone,
lumba?
sorry. My phone went wumba yumba mumba lumba.
Sorry?
What's up? You... Shut up!
That's what Tiger replies.
Stop wumba yumba mumba lumbing at me.
You's alright. I could do with a guy like you around.
What do you mean?
Okay, I'm in on this game. You're gonna have to charter a jet to get in my meeting now, but I'm gonna give you one more thing to think about before I go.
Something to think about?
You've got it all wrapped up nice, alright. You've missed out one real important thing.
That can't be.
If I was in the joint that day, and I met that kid too. Well, I couldn't have poisoned him, you hear?
What? Do you really expect us to believe you now, Mr. Tigra? Ha! What a troublemaker. Troublemaker? Looks like we're gonna need another one for the road. One more steaming cup of hot testimony. Indeed. Witness, will you explain yourself to the court? I will give you one more chance to testify. What happened that day at Trebian between yourself and the victim?
Yeah, I loaned Playa cash, about $100,000. That day we was due to have a little chat. Get at his payback date, you see. So anyway, he tells me he's got no way to pay up. I'm about to flatten the guy when he starts screaming. Yes, I won $500,000. Oh wait, no, I can do it. Yes, I won $500,000. He got lucky, you know, real lucky. I can't do a Mark impression, shit.
That's fine.
If that waitress hadn't done what she'd done, everything would have been over.
Now, I see that the principal amount you loaned to Mr. Playa was $50,000.
Yeah, well, you got to take the VIG into account. Interest builds up fast, you know.
That's faster than fast. $100,000 is twice as principal.
Well, suck it.
And the repayment deadline was December 3rd, the day of the incident in question.
Yeah, he was one lucky kid. He got that $500,000 just in time. So I ain't have no reason to kill the kid. If I ain't got no motive, you ain't got no case.
His motive? He has to have one, but what is it?
I think
This
you
is
can
where
go
the
back
CD
to
is.
testing everything.
Okay. Gonna save just in case. Although I don't need to press this, I don't think. I want to know what that was. The waitress, you mean?
The girl with the glasses in the defendant's chair. Who else could I mean? If she hadn't gotten in the way, things would have been bada bing, bada boom, over and done with.
Maybe I should push a little on this. What exactly are you implying the defendant did?
How about you go ask Four Eyes about that $500,000 ticket? She poisoned Playa's coffee.
A likely theory. Your word hasn't held water lately, Mr. Tigra. Let's not forget this witness was actually at the scene, Trot.
The law don't exactly agree with some of the deals I send down. I wouldn't be there when the cops showed up, so I split.
I see. Your Honor, the witness's last few statements are worth a good 2 cups of coffee. I concur, Mr. Godot. You will amend your testimony accordingly, witness.
Ah, so that's what you asked after Phoenix, right? Thanks to what she did, my business with that kid was over.
Just checking some evidence. I'm gonna present this now anyway. It's probably wrong, but yeah. The tiger's trying to pin the crime on Maggie. I asked him about what he saw. It's only going to damage our case. What do you mean things would have been over and done with?
Are you all there or what? I'm talking about the cash. I was there to get my 100,000 bucks back. That's all. I'm a businessman. It's all coming together before that waitress got in my way.
Something. Other than recouping his loan, Mr. Tigra had no motive of killing the victim. Well, Miss Wright, are you happy with this testimony? Would you like it amended? I'm not going to get anywhere with the testimony as it stands. Your Honor, the defense would like the testimony to be amended.
I was after the $100,000. I had no other reason to kill the guy.
Are you saying you had no other motives that day?
Yeah, so what?
Then why didn't you take the lottery ticket when you left?
What do you think? 'Cause of Four Eyes over there.
Because of Maggie?
How about you go ask Four Eyes about the $500,000 ticket? She wanted it so bad. She poisoned out Pliers' coffee.
A likely theory. Your word hasn't held water lately, Mr. Tigra. Let's not forget this witness was actually at the scene, Trot.
I
think we've read this. We read this
Yeah, I was
already.
gonna say, I'm getting some weird deja vu.
I'll amend it again. Oh, what?
Yeah,
We'll
no,
just
you only get
reset
one of
that.
the two. You only get one of the two.
Okay. So it just flips between them.
Yeah.
This one, I think, I present the CD on.
Why?
Because the CD was found at his office.
Yes, but that's not... The CD is not a reason to kill him because Furio does not know it's a virus. You can't prove he knows the value of that CD, therefore the CD is not a motive.
I guess. Is that because he...
The guy won the lottery. He had his last chance at a big win.
You can confirm that this was the ticket in question.
That's it.
The Millionaire Radio Show starts at 1:30 p.m. and runs for 10 minutes. That fixes the time you two met with some accuracy. And the whole scene was acted out again 30 minutes later. All that so Mr. Kudo would see it.
Oh,
Oh, my bad.
it don't matter.
I want to press the earlier statements too, but I feel like they're not as relevant.
think you're supposed to be searching for his motive here. That's just a guess, though. No, that is exactly what you're hunting for. Oh, I'm wrong. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. You're right.
So you just intended to get back the $100,000 Mr. Plier owed you, correct?
I'm stupid, and I apologize for completely just throwing you off. I loaned the guy the cash, so that's my right.
Unfortunately for Mr. Plier, I don't believe the $100,000 is what you were really after.
Objection!
What are you getting at, Trat? What else would a moneylender be after other than money? Oh, the moneylender was after money, but money in a totally different league. The kind of money that a single disc like this would fetch. What is that? A computer virus, Your Honor. A virus called MC Bomber. A computer virus? What does one of those do? A computer virus is a program that wreaks havoc on the insides of a computer. A computer? What does one of those do?
Oh, honey.
I guess the beard isn't the only part of His Honor that is from the Stone Age. I'll explain it to you later, Your Honor. Right now, this is the important point. A virus like MC Bomber would be worth several $1 million on the black market. Several $1 million? Lending money with no hope of ever seeing repayment would be totally bad for business. But in this case, the very fact that Markiplier had no way to repay the money is crucial. What? Markiplier was a programmer, a highly skilled programmer and YouTuber.
He could have been an engineer.
That skill was the collateral Mr. Plier put up in order to borrow the money.
Objection!
Fuck you.
You're trying to suggest the witness's motive was to get a hold of the program? Exactly. The witness may have poor fashion sense, but he is by no means an idiot, right? A man like him could get his hands on $1 million without resorting to murder. Of course he could, provided that he had time. But what if he had needed the money right then? When the pressure's on, the luxury of choice tends to disappear. Seems you have a logical conclusion for this theory, Mr. Wright. Would you care to share it with us? Why did Mr. Tiger need the money to the tune of $1 million? In December of last year, you found yourself in need of a huge amount of money. About 6 months ago, you were involved in a traffic accident, weren't you? An accident involving a car and a scooter, in which a young woman was injured. She was taken to the hospital where she underwent surgery.
How much of this do you know?
These medical papers document the treatment of the young woman in question. According to these, her operation cost $1 million. And yet when the payment was due last month, you somehow managed to pay it in full. $1 million? A preposterous sum. Someone should sue these HMOs.
Okay.
Ha, no one would ever pay a bill like that. If the medical association got wind of it, the hospital would end up as dead as a mole. But Mr. Tiger had no choice but to pay, because his very life depended on it. Order! Order! You say that his life depended on it, Mr. Wright? Indeed it did, simply because the injured woman was none other than Viola Cadaverini. Did you say Cadaverini? Bruto Cadaverini, mob boss in charge of all underworld activities in the city, and doting grandfather to his precious Violetta, also known as Viola Cadaverini. Your life was in danger, unless you paid compensation to the boss, correct? It makes sense. You were desperate in order to acquire the $1 million Bruto Cadaverini demanded of you. So desperate, in fact, that you decided to sacrifice Markiplier's life to pay your debt. On the day of the murder, Mr. Tiger's sole intention was to get his hands on this CD. Markiplier had no way of paying back the $100,000, and Mr. Tiger knew it. But then a miracle happened. The kind that Mr. Tiger would prefer to say never happened, but he can't, and neither can I. The lottery win. Exactly. At the 11th hour, Mr. Plier won $500,000 on the lottery, which left Mr. Tiger with no way of getting his hands on the all-important CD. At least no legitimate way. So he resorted to illegitimate means. That's crazy. He murdered Markiplier, and then he made his next move to frame Maggie Bird for the crime. Mr. Tiger posed as Markiplier, while Viola Cadaverini played the role of Miss Bird. And then they reenacted the whole thing in order to establish a witness. The witness being the one we all heard testify yesterday, Mr. Victor Kudo. Like I said, Trent, that's crazy. No one could pull off a stunt like that. For starters, there's no way the chef would have been kept in the dark about it. Yeah, he brought the seeds inside. He was eating them while he was dealing with his shitty coffee.
Yeah.
But Mr. Armstrong was in on it from the very beginning. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Godot? Mr. Armstrong owed the witness money too. $500,000, in fact. He had no choice but to go along with Mr. Tiger's plan.
Or die.
Order, order! Silence or I will... I don't know what it actually said because it was cut off, but I read it as escort you to the restroom.
Me too.
You've put on a good show, Spiky!
Really, phone? Right now? You gotta wumba yumba lumba lumba me? What are you doing? Duolingo? I don't care.
If yous want to stay alive in the loan shark business, yous gotta be careful.
You saying that dressed up like that kid created a witness and framed someone? If I did something crazy like that, I'd leave a trail as bright as my shirt. No, you ain't dumb enough to do something sloppy like that.
I agree.
You do?
Despite your appearance, you are very careful. That's why you took one more precaution. One more trick to make sure Miss Bird had no way out. What? Another one, Mr. Wright? Interesting. Why don't you fill us all in, Trot? What was this trick you say Mr. Tiger performed to frame the accused? I'm guessing it was the lottery ticket. Just gonna check the other evidence first. Yeah, it's gotta be the ticket.
Oh my god.
And? What's the relevance of that, Trot?
I'm going to the fucking washroom. I cannot believe you just did that. I'm leaving. I can't. No, I'm done. I'm leaving.
It's just a little intro. An intro to what? Seems all of this has been in a lab. What the fuck? No, they planted the ticket on her. I don't know if I've ever actually been on the blog. When was the last time I even saved?
Objection! Objection! Objection!
I can't believe you did that.
They planted the ticket on her, didn't they?
Oh my god! Are you serious? You still haven't gotten there? Dude, look at Furio's hair and remember what he did!
Oh, right.
Thank you! Jesus Christ! I cannot believe that just happened. I'm sorry. What did you do? What did you present?
I presented the newspaper.
No, you're supposed to present the badge!
Oh.
Oh my god! I'm highlighting all of this. I'm not ever gonna let you live this shit down either. Oh my god. Whew! Please present the badge.
I mean, they both prove the same thing.
Yeah, but the badge is the only thing you haven't presented yet.
What on earth is that? What an insult to think anyone could be fooled by such a childish imitation. Consider yourself insulted, Your Honor. Mr. Tigra, you didn't just pose as the victim on the day in question. A month ago, in this very court, you posed as me. What? That's the truth. But a witness looks nothing like you, Mr. Wright. Let it sink in. Although, now that I think about it, it was you, wasn't it? No doubt it was you. Standing here in this very court a mere month ago.
Even Thomas in the chat, even James in the chat is like facepalm.
The Phoenix Wright who put up the most disreputable, shabby defense I had ever seen.
Objection!
I'm face palming the judge, just to be clear. Oh, okay. Well, I'm face palming Dev. Don't worry.
Can you prove that, Gramps? Prove that the attorney who represented the accused here a month ago was this man. Are you prepared to take a stand and testify that was him? Hey.
Forget about it, yeah? I wouldn't do something like that. Not me. You made a mistake, right? It was someone else, huh?
Have you no pride, sir? It isn't a matter of pride. In case you didn't know, Trot, here in court we deal with people's lives. Mr. Godot is right, Your Honor. Speaking for myself, I am absolutely convinced this attorney in question was the witness standing before me now. However, I preside over this court as the judge with the vested power to hand down a verdict. Someone in my condition cannot be swayed by a memory without evidence to support it.
Oh, fuck you, Judge. Or are we not going to talk about that goddamn case with Eenie Miney? Where Franny presented a picture illegally and then you used it as a memory. Go fuck yourself.
No! If the defense has no further evidence, the court will now excuse the witness. The circumstances surrounding Mr. Tigra are dubious for sure, but not conclusive.
But we've come so far!
You say he impersonated Markiplier. You say he impersonated you, but none of that adds up to a murder charge. You don't have a shred of evidence that the witness poisoned the victim's coffee.
Narg.
I think this is when Gumshoe comes in.
Probably. Ha! Sucks to be you, right? Don't mess with the tiger or you're gonna get mauled! You know that! I gotta stop doing that.
All we managed to do here was chase him around a bit. I suppose, but I was so close to getting him to admit his own guilt. That took me some time.
I was gonna say, you want to go back and try and read?
Nah, I'm just gonna read the end of the sentence and read it backwards.
Is that what you've been doing? Because you keep adding fucking words to the sentences.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what goes on up here.
Oh my god.
Looks like I won't be needed a refill. If I just had one more piece of evidence, and maybe I could get Maggie off the hook. This witness's cross-examination is over. You are free to go, Mr. Tigre.
You know what I just realized is Mia hasn't shown up in the court this whole trial.
Until now. Your Honor, sir! Wait! Detective Gumshoe! Sorry it took so long, pal. I staked everything on this, my badge, the works. So here it is. My heart's counting on this too. What is it, detective? Isn't it obvious, pal? It's the final, decisive piece of evidence. What?
Aww. Oh, Gumshoe. Gumshoe's so huggable.
Sorry it took so long, pal, but I finally got the results back from the lab. The results? About the prints, pal, from this medicine bottle.
Oh, so? Do you know who the prints belong to now?
Do you think I'm some kind of hack detective? Of course I know.
Yes, I do. Sorry. So, tell us! Are they the tigers, right? I knew it!
You bet. Clear as crystal all over the bottle. The Furio Tiger's paw prints all right.
That's great. We've got them now, Nick. What's wrong with you? You've hardly said a word since Detective Gumshoe got here. He laid everything on the line for us, Nick.
I know, look, I'm sorry. This is kind of hard to say, but it really doesn't make any difference whose prints are on that bottle now. Huh? What? Why not? What we need to produce at this stage in the trial is irrefutable evidence that the tiger put poison in Markiplier's coffee. He's already admitted that he met the victim. The fact that his prints are on this bottle, that doesn't really make any difference now. I knew it. Great, no matter how hard I try, I'm never of any use.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. My dad just texted me, so we gotta wrap this up even quicker.
Alright.
Shit.
This was our last
I'm
chance to help
sorry.
Maggie. I've been working on some useless piece of evidence this whole time. It's alright. I'm a real loser, but it's not breaking news to me, pal.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe? Maggie! You've been working hard on something for me?
Sorry I let you down, Maggie. I know you didn't do it. And I'm a detective. We're supposed to be able to prove stuff like that. I'm really sorry. I'll get out of your hair now.
Detective Gumshoe, wait! Aw, I ship it.
He's gone.
I realized part of why I'm okay with this ship is the fact that Gumshoe is one of the only people on the planet I trust to not harm Maggie despite the age gap.
Yeah, I can see it.
Isn't there anything we can do now, Nick?
I wish there was. Gumshoe worked so hard to get that evidence. If only there was some way I could use it. Mr. Wright.
I just realized how... Oh, fuck. I just realized the same thing I have a problem with in Kristoff's case is something I like about this case, which means I'm a hypocrite. Oh no.
I granted you a recess so you could prepare this decisive evidence you've discovered.
Actually, no, I'm not a hypocrite. No, fuck you, I'm not a hypocrite. I just had to think about it for a second. I'm good.
Don't keep us all in the suspense, Trat. Show us. Naturally, we can assume it's evidence that will actually stand up in court, can't we? Phoenix, don't let Gumshoe's hard work go to waste.
How much more time you's gonna wait? I ain't been to no court before. One of you lawyers should know how to blow things out of proportion.
No doubt, given the nature of the evidence, it will speak for itself. Nevertheless, you will talk us through it, Mr. Wright. Well, I know I can't prove anything with this new evidence. Saving now, just in case.
It should be obvious what you have to do.
But I'm really backed into a corner here. Maybe if he thinks he's got me beat, he'll let his guard down a bit. Don't keep us waiting any longer. Present this final decisive piece of evidence to the court. This is the defense's final piece of evidence. Isn't that the victim's... Your Honor, naturally the court is already aware of the contents of this bottle. However, interesting new information has come to light. We have clearly identified some fingerprints on it. Fingerprints belonging to you, Mr. Tigre.
What?
But Mr. Wright, what conclusion are you hoping to draw from this new information? Everyone in here knows what this bottle contains, except one man. One person in this courtroom should theoretically be in the dark.
My prints are on that pansy-looking bottle. Is that what you're saying? Well, what the hell's in it anyway?
Phony trial, a phony lawyer, and phony clues. Everything about this case has been phony. Seems like the perfect excuse for some phony evidence. Mr. Tigre, this is the decisive piece of evidence that proves your guilt. Why? Because it contains Mr. Armstrong's oils.
Gross.
This bottle contains potassium cyanide. Potassium cyanide? The poison used to murder Mr. Plier, Your Honor. The victim's killer used this very bottle. And on this bottle, Mr. Tigre, we found your fingerprints. Well, how do you explain that?
You make a good clown, you know that?
What?
Yous ain't never gonna get this to stick. Yous just making me laugh now. You think a cheap bluff like that's gonna fool the tiger?
A bluff?
I can see straight through you, Phoenix, right? That ain't the bottle with cyanide in it.
No, this is the bottle we found traces of the poison in.
Don't mess with the tiger, you're gonna get ripped to shreds. The cyanide bottle was brown and it was made of glass.
This is the best thing ever.
This cheap piece of trash don't look nothing like it.
I love him. I'm gonna be real. I forgot about this case, but I love the case. It's great. Everyone is silent. Like the fuck.
Got him at last.
What? When's everyone gotten quiet? I said that bottle.
Is this the bottle you're referring to?
Yeah, that's it. The bottle with the cyanide was in. But you ain't gonna find my prints on that bottle. Don't let that cozy looking suit fool you, people. That lawyer's just playing games.
Oh, you dumbass.
Tell him, Mr. Prosecutor. Tell that guy where to go. Straight to hell.
You still haven't figured it out. Don't you realize what you just said?
What I said? What'd I just say?
You were summoned to this court for the first time earlier today. If you really had nothing to do with the murder, you shouldn't have known all the little details. For instance, you shouldn't have known what kind of bottle the potassium cyanide was in. But just now you slipped up in front of every single person in this courtroom. You described the exact bottle used by the killer to hold the poison.
Yous don't know who yous messing with. I'm the tiger. I control millions of dollars on the black market. Yous think I'm gonna let some jumped up suit get the better of me?
Sure, the last piece of evidence was phony. But that's just what you deserve. The phony trial with the phony lawyer, it was all played out by you, the biggest phony of all.
I can't do that.
He's
for
going
that long.
Super Saiyan.
He caused a blackout. Look at his eyes.
What's going on? It looks like a blackout.
That's so cool.
Well done, Trat. I saved my 17th cup of coffee just for you. I knew what had happened as soon as I saw the eyes.
Look at his freaking face. I love this.
Save
Gato
him.
has good aim even into dark.
He has night vision. While you watch the police restrain your prey.
Aw. Rest in peace. Oh, look how cute she is.
Mr. Wright, you caught the tiger by his toe, but if this one hollers, he won't be let go. Now then, how are things going with Mr. Tiger, Mr. Godot? He has been arrested on suspicion of the murder of Markiplier, Your Honor. Fortunately for us, he managed to rectify a very grave error. Miss Bird was found guilty in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. Yes, she was. And in the absence of genuine evidence. But the tiger made one mistake. Indeed.
He let his big ass mouth flow.
He very nearly got away with everything if it wasn't for that one slip of the tongue. Furio Tigra is truly frightening criminal. The truly frightening one is that defense attorney over there. Goodell. Well, I am now in a position to deliver my verdict. The court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty.
Aww.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
I'm glad her old verdict got overturned. She's been accused of so many murders. This poor woman. Miss Wright, I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, Maggie. I was so mad when Miss Wright landed me all that trouble a month ago. But now I feel like I could forgive him. Oh my god, Maggie.
Hey, that wasn't me, Maggie. That was a tiger.
Look, Nick, in the doorway. Aww.
Detective Gumshoe. Oh, guess I'll be heading off and see you around, pal. Wait!
Detective Gumshoe.
Oh yeah. Congratulations, Maggie.
Thanks.
I knew you were innocent all along.
Why didn't you say that in your testimony then?
Huh?
Because she fucking couldn't!
Oh, well, Well, I guess I'll be heading off then. See you around. Wait up, detective. He just ran off.
Aw, poor guy. Maggie, why are you being so hard on him? He busted his butt for you. It's thanks to him that we got the medication bottle. That wasn't even of any use. But it's only because Mr. Wright used it so cleverly. Detective Gumshoe was just running around in circles.
Poor guy. Looks like she still isn't ready to forgive him.
Can't you put in a good word for him, Nick?
Yeah, Maya's right. I should help Gumshoe out. It's clear he needs it. Maggie? You know Detective Gumshoe's really been worried about you through all this.
I wanted to believe that, sir. But on the first day of the trial, he practically gave the judge a free pass to lock me up.
He didn't have any choice, Maggie. He's a detective. He has to report the facts.
He doubted me, that's why. He thought I might have done it.
I gotta prove to her that Gumshoe really cares about her. You know, I'll give her a little present to celebrate her freedom.
Yay, cute.
Here you are, a present to celebrate your freedom.
That's...
A present from Detective Gumshoe, made with a ton of love and many wieners.
Many, many wieners. You said you lost weight and he was worried about you. Detective Gumshoe. I actually really like weenies. You know. Me too. Did you guys hear that? I'm pretty hungry myself, you know.
Yeah, the trial dragged on a bit today, didn't it?
Is it okay if I eat this now? Me too. So, how is it, Maggie? Oh, I'm not gonna... It's really good. Aww. I ship it.
This is a really cute image.
Wholesome ending.
So the case of the phony versus whatever,
Oh,
the false allegations surrounding Maggie have all been cleared up.
She does look like Marcy. Aww.
Who knows, maybe a whole new chapter where life is about to start. At a whole new job where she gets convicted of murder again.
Yup!
Does she actually?
Get accused of murder again? Yes.
Wonderful.
Hey, look at his fucking suit.
Huh? I didn't see it. 1 second.
Look at his save and look at his suit. Oh, it's so good. No, fuck.
Hold on.
No, fuck.
I close that and I open it again.
Don't start the next case. We don't have enough time. We have 10 minutes. We can't beat it in 10 minutes.
Speedrun time, let's go!
You cannot speedrun that.
Yeah, just gonna. It should be on the stream. Let me just stream it to you directly as well. Look at that magnificent bastard in his suit.
Look at his fucking suit. That thing is so ugly. I love it. You can't deny it. That is an ugly ass suit, but it's so good. It's on the wall of his office. Thanks for having me over, guys. I never get tired of the series. Neither do I. Your suit is loud. That's the only good outtake from that suit thing is the judge looking at Edgeworth and going, "Oh, your suit is loud." Oh, so good.
Also, that's not Franny in the trunk, is it?
No, that's not.
Okay.
Funny.
We haven't met that character with the gun, right?
No, we haven't yet.
Okay, cool.
Trust me, you're gonna know this case. You're gonna know this. You're never gonna not know this case. This case rules.
I'm so excited.
I forgot about it for a short time, but it is without a doubt one of, if not the best case in the series for a number of reasons. Oh, it's so good. I do recommend in your free time going over the first case in the game, Turnabout Memories again. Not on stream because there's no point, but I do recommend going through that again and just getting some info out of it.
I did actually download the VOD, so...
Why'd you download it? It's on the YouTube.
Yeah, I downloaded it from YouTube.
What? Why?
So that I can make the compilation of you geeking out over Dahlia.
Of course you did.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
Great. But yeah, look at that big ass, that loud ass suit. That man is a man. Yeah, no,
So
I found the Gattoism blog on. There's one active page on the Wayback Machine of the Gatto blog, and I can't even go to the really good one of Gatto and Dahlia. All I see is one where I think Dahlia tried to kill Gatto and Trucy, and that's a thing. Good stuff, guys. Have a good one. You too, James. Speaking of which, next stream maybe next week. Next week is iffy because I'm doing family stuff. Speaking of family stuff.
Okay. Well, let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know, don't worry.
Depending on how late it goes, I might not be able to do the 18th for very long. But,
oh yeah, because you're gonna be here, aren't you?
No.
Well, you're not gonna be here, but you're gonna be getting ready to be here.
Yeah,
oh
but
man, you know
it's
what?
actually something completely different.
If we can't do it next week and we only do the 11th, then we can just stream every day the final case of the game together in the same room.
I'd be down.
I'm down for that. Anyways, I would love to do the rest of my outro, but I have to leave, like, now. So I'll let you do the outro, because my dad is like, hey, we need to do this now.
Okay, well, do your bye.
Bye!
Alright, so I don't remember most of the outro, but, let's go with, like, a sub to the Eevee Breeder. Thank y'all for watching. The next case may or may not be next week Sunday. Now, if you're here, do you remember what I'm missing? Hope y'all have a good day. Drink lots of water. Stay hydrated. And don't do what I did. Go the fuck to bed on time. That is also good. You want to wear your seatbelt. And, yeah, I thought I could think of something clever to say, but I'm just gonna end it really abruptly and just cut myself off in the